check on everyone right now. Let's see. Sun and Moon are dealing with another kerfuffle of things. Ooh, Dark Sun. And... oh. Yeah, I know. Puppet actually destroyed Blood Moon. Didn't expect that either, but it happened. Okay, it happens. But hey, at least it's something I didn't have to destroy this time. And let's see. Foxy and Glamrock Chica are doing fine as always. Nothing really drastic happens with them. I could destroy some of their villains for them. Maybe. When I feel like it. Let's see. Freddy is just with his wife and daughter now. Still don't know what happened to her, how she came back, but I'll look into that later. I'll let him be happy. For now. After all, it might be time for him to start learning how to do what I do. For sure. I've been a little too lenient with his training. I need to make sure that he can fully take over me. After all, he is going to be my heir. Speaking of, Funtime Freddy. Funtime. Ah, there you are. And oh, with Mr. Pepper sticking a wall of dynamite into a wall. Well, can't have that. Boop. There we go. Rubber chickens! Rubber chickens for all! Rubber chickens! What? Yeah. Oh, that's right. I guess you guys wouldn't be able to hear him or see him, would you? Let's change that. Now they should be able to see you. Hello, my friend.
Feels good to get out. Stretch my legs a bit.
Yeah. Though, I will say, you still look like that weird buff cat from Fortnite.
Are you really comparing me to that childish game?
Yes. I don't know if that's how you actually... You've really done a number on what?
I've done a number on you. You know, I expected it to be a little harder to break you down, but, you know, you've been quite a interesting patient, I guess I should say.
Hey, you just showed me the truth, something I was not willing to hear that easily. I need to take a more...
I appreciate it.
And more active approach in taking care of all the issues. I mean, how many issues have we solved recently? Let's see. We stopped Sun and Moon from exploding when their plans would have gone awry. We've stopped Funtime Foxy from bringing an interdimensional demon by accident using one of his experiments.
Very true.
We stopped Funtime Freddy from destroying about 3 buildings by accident.
Yes. You've done very well going, Freddy. It's unfortunate we couldn't stop Puppet from deleting Blood Moon, though.
Yes, I did have plans for Blood Moon, but in the end, what's done is done.
Indeed. But don't worry, my friend. We'll have plenty more things to do.
My son, Glamrock Freddy, though.
What about him?
No, it's just... Nothing.
Oh, you can tell me. You can tell me anything.
Well, it's just that... My son, Freddy, he has all this wonderful power. He's set to be my heir and everything. But...
Right, I know this.
Glamrock Freddy, he has no powers other than the darkness that he can absorb.
Right? So what seems to be the issue?
Well, I feel bad. He's just as much of my son as Freddy. And yet, I can't seem to figure out a role in our whole agenda.
Have you ever thought that maybe your son Glamrock Freddy is just weak? Maybe he's not cut out for this family business.
You take that back. No one insults my family. Not even you.
Hey, I'm just speaking the truth. Have I ever lied to you?
You shut it.
Very well.
Or I would snap you out of existence.
I think you forget. You can't. You and I are bound together, my friend. No matter how hard you try.
I may have not been able to snap you out of Freddy's body. Because you kept reappearing there. But
Yes.
you forget one important crucial detail. My dear old friend. You know what that is?
What's that, Golden Freddy?
You're not in his body anymore. You're in mine. At any point, I could even destroy myself to the tiniest little of molecules, and you wouldn't be there.
Oh, Golden Freddy. You would have done that a long time ago, though. Why would you keep me around?
Because I like you. I've been quite lonely here, I'll be honest. Since Puppet returned, I've been feeling a little lonely. It reminded me of times when I had someone to bounce ideas off of. Talk about like, what should we do about this situation? And everything. Oh, I miss those days all too much. And then you popped up and...
You know, if we're talking about things to do, how about we go ahead and visit some of the Wellspring of Power locations? You know, just an idea.
That's like the third time you've brought that up, and let's be honest, I don't really feel like checking them. Each of them are protected by a guardian.
Exactly. We should, you know, go ahead and check on it. You never know what might happen.
It's fine. I get updates from Groundskeeper Willie every now and then. Even though it's hard to understand his accent sometimes.
Right, of course. Groundkeeper Willie. And that's why we should definitely check the locations, just in case.
Have you ever talked to him?
I have not had the pleasure. I've been with you. Wherever you've been, I have been.
Well, you can look into my memories a little bit. I'll allow that part to see how he talks and, well, he's a lot to talk to.
Alright, let me access this memory of Willie you have. Okay, I'm seeing the wellspring. I already know that location.
What was that?
Oh, God. Oh. Oh! Ah! What is he talking? What is this language? How do you understand him? Oh.
Very difficult.
And he's a guardian?
Yep, because I gave him the armor of power. Well, mainly it's the... But it's easier to call it the armor of power.
Very well.
You know, the thing that can even cut through spirits.
Yeah, so I've been told, and I'm wondering if there's, you know, any counter to this guardian. I can't seem to have access to that part of your mind.
Because I don't let you, buddy. You're not...
I know.
That friendly with me just yet.
Oh, come on, Golden Freddy, you hurt me. I thought we were building something here. I thought we were friends.
Oh, we are. You're just tier 1.
Very well. What am I going to have to do to get you to go to these locations?
Something drastic probably will happen, like, I don't know. The flow of power being disrupted somehow.
Interesting, okay. Well, yeah, I'm just thinking, what could possibly cause all that? You know, you tell your dear friend, right?
Yeah, I guess the only way you can disrupt the flow is if you were to cap one of the springs, thus disrupting the flow.
I see, okay. how would one cap, the wellspring of power? I'm assuming you need a very powerful individual.
Not only that, but you would need a special item. An item basically made out of anti-magic.
Anti-magic, okay.
And you're probably gonna ask, what is an anti-magic item, right?
You know me so well.
Well, you see, my friend, an anti-magic is... Bupkis.
Bupkis.
Bupkis! I'm not telling you what an anti-magic is.
This is much harder than I thought. Go on, Freddy. How about we entertain you with some more events, huh? Is there anything that we would like to go do today and disrupt? Perhaps
Maybe.
We could, I don't know, cause some trouble for others? Or watch people from the shadows? I'm just saying.
We did that before. Honestly, it was getting a little boring. Like, when we were watching, Roxanne and them, and they were doing nothing but talking. And it was like...
True.
It's like, what were they even doing? They've been dealing with those Indigo Park people, but they haven't been really a threat, so kinda nothing to interfere with there.
That's true. It's like watching a soap opera or some reality TV show. I'm honestly kind of disappointed with what everyone else does with their time. I would think they're like Sun and Moon, where there's power to tap into, all this potential darkness, waiting to be unleashed. I was hoping for more of that instead.
Well, it's to say, a story told 5 times the same way is not entertaining, but each as if each show has something unique and entertaining to tell, something different, something unique.
You make a good point. Well,
I mean, just take a look at my son Freddy. While he may not be dimension hopping or going it through time quite a bit, he has his own unique drama, his own power plays, his own world-ending events.
World-ending events? Can we talk about that more? Perhaps we could...
There was that one time where Funtime Freddy was so much imbued with dark magic and anger that he basically became this monster called the Blob. And basically, if my son Freddy failed to destroy that version of him, he would have been, I don't know, ended the world.
Interesting.
Here, I'll even show you.
Would any of this
Here,
kind of things be occurring recent or in the forthcoming future? Because if so, we might want to interfere and potentially, take that dark power and lock it away, maybe?
Maybe. That is a possibility. But I should take you over here, though.
Oh, you haven't brought us out to the... Oh.
This is my wellspring of power. The northern point.
I feel so much power here.
Don't worry, buddy. You can't interfere with the spring. Only I've set the spring only so I could absorb.
Oh, that's fine. That's no problem at all. It's just... this feeling is amazing.
Now, something I
So
like to do
primal.
here is... I
So-
like to look at the possibilities.
Oh, so that's your trick.
You see,
I see. Okay.
let me show you. In this world, Funtime Freddy, my son couldn't defeat Funtime Freddy because he couldn't pull the trigger. He couldn't hurt his friend. So, what ended up happening is, he stole my son's power, and in that universe, it was enough to surprise me and seal me away.
Interesting.
Ended up destroying everyone and everything in that world. Not even Sun and Moon, Earth, Lunar, even Solar of that universe couldn't defeat him and got destroyed.
Now, could you tell me if, there's a world where potentially you become essentially the overlord? The ruler?
No, there's plenty. See, there's plenty of universes where I let the power go to my head. Where I let the power drive my actions. And I became an overlord. In many of these universes, I'm just the absolute ruler. Everyone bows to me, even my children. In some of those, I do get destroyed. With my influence, of course. With my help.
Right, so you would say you are the prime Golden Freddy then?
This universe is a pillar universe.
I see.
A pillar universe means that if our universe were to collapse or be destroyed, it would cause a cascade event that would destroy many, many others and possibly cause the ruination of everything.
Right, so what you're telling me is we shouldn't be having any interference then from any other Golden Freddys?
No, they know not to interfere with this one.
That's fantastic news, Golden Freddy.
Plus, it's not always me, actually. Such as, from Puppet's universe, they were the ones who were actually, my role actually. The one who was in their guardian of their world.
Interesting. I would never thought Puppet would be the guardian.
They were, but as you can tell, they failed. They messed up.
Yeah. How unfortunate.
I think
Golden Freddy.
it's time for a rest. I've done a lot today, but let's be honest. A lot of my power has been drained, so I'm gonna need to rest for a bit. Why don't you go and quiet up?
Of course, my friend. Rest well.
Alright.
Continue this tomorrow.
Yes. Good night, Mr. Fortnite Kitty.